reading like this in a minute. So Spirit's gonna fucking Spirit's gonna come in and help me with this one a lot. I can already feel. But welcome in when y'all get in. Um, so I'm gonna talk about the book a little bit before we get into the reading. The book is about duality. It is about what duality is, examples of duality, how we can use duality to our advantage, how we need to understand duality to get into the singularity aspect. It kind of follows the Hinduism teachings, Hinduistic teachings of needing to learn a rule to break it, needing to understand like what duality is so that we don't have to live in duality. We can go back to singularity. But that's basically what the book is about. I also have channeled messages from Anubis, my Archangel Michael, and Metatron about duality in the book as well. Um, so that's just what the book's about. I forgot because I know I talked about it before, but I never like I didn't on the book reveal. I was so excited for releasing the book that I didn't like I didn't explain what the book was about. I just said it's done. So that's a bit of an explanation of what the book is about if you are interested. Um, but this reading is going to get wacky. I can already tell you that right now because I've done a reading like this before, and it's just there's going to be a lot of energy. And I think I'm ready for it. Um, I say I think because it's one of those things where I'm just trusting my spirit team. So right now, uh, shit, whatever. So I'm just gonna let spirit lead. What are we doing? Let's jump into this. So spirit, who are? Okay, well, we already have one. We have Nathaya, the generous god, spiritual wisdom and magic couple escape stove and discovers hidden secrets. Thank you, Nathaya, for being here. Um, so off bat, this war has been about you um being worthy of some sort of knowledge that people don't deem you worthy of having. Someone doesn't think that it's fair to That's so bizarre. This person's thinking weirdly. Anyway, this person does not think it's fair that you have knowledge that they don't have. This could be someone that's in like a pay to excel cult, so they're just wasting money for knowledge that you could basically Google. I hate to tell you, but those cults, like, they don't really tell you anything, like, at all. They just tell you what's in their books. They've been gatekeeping for fucking millennia. So, I mean, get scammed much? But anyway, I mean, I'm just gonna be honest with you. That's just the fucking truth. like, listen, I could anyone with like internet could tell you anything that most of these cults will tell you about because like, oh, you have to pay me knowledge to go look to give you a book that you could literally find online. You know what I mean? Um, but or this person just like went to college for spirituality. They have PhD degrees in like spiritual knowledge, and they don't think it's fair that you have more than them because you didn't go through the same hoops that they had to go through. Which, again, you're just upset at yourself for falling for the system and believing that a piece of paper is going to excel you in some sort of way. I'm not trying to disown anything or like discredit this person either, but they're just mad at themselves for not wanting to really put the effort into. Because it's like when you are anointed, when you're blessed, when you accept like the divine, when you accept the help of the divine into your life, you get told things that people don't know. Like how do you like think back to Solomon, think back to fucking Moses and Enoch. Like they have knowledge because they decided to what they didn't ask for worldly things. They asked for knowledge and for how to use that knowledge and wisdom. They asked for like the things to obtain what they wanted. They, you know, they had, but these people don't think that it's fair. So they've caused this big like circus. We have Hanael. Joy and pleasures brings happiness to couples, removes negative energy. Thank you, Hanael, for being here to remove negative energy, because that's going to definitely be needed. There's going to be a lot of just things going on. But let's start this off. Let's start this off with, I'm going to start this off on your energy, collective, because I don't want to dig into the other side just yet. So what's going on with collective's energy with the angel tarot? How can we look at this? Michael, protection, a leader energy, being the one God has chosen uh to win. Like your energy, Michael, is your energy. I love that. Who is like God? Perseverance, success, and conflict, overcoming adversity. You were destined to win. Your energy is that you've won. The energy is that you've literally trampled the devil. Again, like just looking at Michael, like that's so funny too, because Michael's stomping on the devil's neck. He's stomping on Samael and telling Samael to go away. Like you can't be here no more. Like you've pushed people out your energy that don't belong. You've done all you need to do. You've defended yourself very peacefully, is how I'm seeing it, especially with Hanael being out here as well. You've done things out of love, which is why you have all this knowledge. People are just upset about your authenticity. These people are not authentic. They want this knowledge to have power over people, and they do. They will never admit it, but they get this knowledge from their ego. I don't care if this person runs a spiritual community or not. They only have the knowledge they have because deep down they really want to have control. They want to feel some sort of importance externally because they're lacking it internally. And that's just part of the healing journey. But they're a leader because they want, it's like they're purposely seeking out people who are less than them to become this leader so they can be looked at and not have anyone look at them differently. That's what they want control over, and it's gross because they won't admit it. And it's either because A, they know it and they're just not going to admit it, or B, they haven't done enough healing to realize why they are in this position. Because I'm picking up on, I'm not even trying to be mean, because it's just part of how life is, and just you have to, whenever you're ready, you're ready. But I'm picking up on someone that jumped the gun to be some sort of leader. They they don't have the faith in themselves. They need someone else to do something for them. They need, like, it's nothing wrong with needing help. I'm going to tell you that right now. But this person needs to know that they're going to have people behind them before they take the first step, which is why they aren't in this leader position. This is why they don't have all the knowledge that they have. They might even just, like, especially if this is like someone that you might know, this person definitely watches you just to get your knowledge. They watch you just so they can, like, and it's nothing wrong, sharing knowledge is sharing knowledge, but they don't credit you. They don't say, oh, so I got this from so and so. What they'll do is they'll say it and then they'll wear that badge. And you might even know about that. And if you do, God is like very happy with you. The divine is very happy with you because you're not going out of your way and like shitting on this person. You're literally just like, hey, whatever, like you can do that. I have a hunch that you're doing it, or I know that you're doing it. That's perfectly fine, because at the end of the day, you will not, your knowledge will run thin. You will start repeating yourself. You will not know what the next step to take is. You won't know the answers to the questions that these people will have. And you're someone that doesn't necessarily answer questions. You know what I mean? Like, you answer questions, but it's like with another question. You don't like telling people the full answer. You know that it's more beneficial to get someone to think rather than just to give certain knowledge out, or to get people to seek, because we're seekers on this realm. But this person feels as if that's like wrong of you. You know what I mean? It's like you're in it's like you're in a dictionary, and the definition leads you to another word to get that definition, and it's like, oh, I don't want to go to that other word. I want to get the definition for this word. Meanwhile, it's like, hey, get this like someone doesn't want to take the extra steps. I know what I'm talking about. But like you've been defending yourself peacefully, and it's like there's no bad blood on your part. Like, so what else is there? What else is in collective? What else is collective energy? Mandiel, the honorable god, inner and outer work, helps one keep their job, protects against disasters. Yeah. So the that's spirit. You got me good. That's funny. Not trying to seem mean, not trying to seem like anything, but you've really helped this person increase their job, or because you've done a lot of work on yourself, and you've basically given this person a upper hand on their position, but it's like placebo effect. It's really weird because it's not one person doing it either. I'm seeing a group of people who all kind of like talk, and they're like, "Did you see what collective did?" It's like, "Yeah, I heard them talking about this." And they're like, "Yeah, let's start talking about that." But they don't know where to look for the extra knowledge. I'm getting confirmations on my phone right now. Jesus, I'm telling you. But it's like a higher ring of a spiritual community, because there are like, it's in churches, it's in spiritual communities, it's everywhere, where there's always like a group of the higher ups that they won't admit it, but they target people who they know possess the same power as they do. Um, and instead of inviting and enlighten, like bringing you in, they'll just sit there and watch you and use what you know for other people's sake. That's the matrix for spirituality right there. But it's not. It's like, I don't know. It's just like a weird thing where people don't think that you're ready. You're not supposed to have this knowledge. You're not ready to have it. But you are, like, you have it because you have it. You have it because you are ready. These people aren't ready. So what else is going on? I'm gonna get one more card, and we're gonna switch. We're gonna get three more cards, and then we're gonna switch. I should say. So we have Jeliel, the helping god, love and wisdom, victories over those who would attack you. So if these people might have been attacking you, trying to stunt your growth, trying to stunt your crown chakra, your third eye, keep you almost in the dark, but spirit says no, like you're protected. Your victory, you have victory over these people. Again, like Michael's here. Like Michael's not letting these people fuck with you. We have Harahel, the all-pervading god. Intellectual richness, protection, protects fertility and of women, makes children respectful towards their parents. Um, Now, when I'm hearing makes children respectful of their parents, I'm not. This could be like a family, but I'm picking up on like divine parents, as in like your divine guardians, your guardian angels being your parents, God being your parents, your ancestors coming in, and it's like it's discipline on these people because they don't have your you have like you literally have a halo. I'm seeing it. You have like a halo around you. Like you have, like, you might not even know it, but there's something about you having a halo. Like you've entered into that like Christ consciousness energy. And it's one of those things that, like, even when you don't feel like you have it, it's because you've grown so used to it, and you start feeling like you're doing bad because you're at this point of Christ consciousness where you're always seeking to grow. So that weird projection of, oh, I'm not really being as an angel right now because X, Y, and Z isn't you. It's just you're so up and you're so high with the divine right now that it's like you see your own faults and you're trying to fix those. And you're really, like, you're doing such a good job, but like I'm also hearing spirit wants you to like not damage yourself in that way, because you are doing everything well, but you're so like, it's like you're so connected, you're in that Christ consciousness so deep that like you see your own faults and you're just really wanting to be more like divine, and the divine's happy for you, but you need to remember like that it's okay. It's like it's bringing tears of like joy to my eyes because it's very beautiful. They're like, it's aspiring. And a lot of people don't like that about you, because you in this Christ conscious energy really makes people, that makes their demons stand out, because you say the things that a lot of people aren't ready to hear. And when people hear that shit, it immediately like it triggers them because it's like I wasn't ready to hear that. Why'd I have to see that? And it's like, well, because the divine wants you to know. Um, but you're literally like you are the teacher. The teacher who thinks they're the teacher is forgetting that they're also the student. You already know you're the student and the teacher, which is why you're able to learn so quickly and so easily because you're not only learning, but you're teaching yourself by teaching others. But this person is only obtaining knowledge and feeling like that puts them on a higher horse than how they are. And that's like a fault of theirs. But we have Dhammabiya, God, the source of wisdom, fountain of wisdom, gives success in all ventures. Again, you're just super knowledgeable. Like you learn the lessons and you dissect the lessons. You unlearn the lesson to relearn the lesson. And now we're gonna dig into this. And I'm not digging into the occult tarot. The reason I'm using this is not to find demons, but to find the shadow energy of these people and to find out why they're fighting against you, what entities are manifesting themselves through this person. I'm not using it in the sense of finding who's possessed or not, okay? We're using it to find the energy that is like corrupting these people. Yeah, and there's just knowledge with fuck. I mean, we're protected on this stream. We very much are. But I'm not gonna I mean, I don't know. We have Morex, teaches astronomy and liberal sciences, knows the virtues of precious stones and herbs, gives good. Yeah, like someone just wants to have your knowledge. This is all just about your knowledge. It's like it's just you know things that people shouldn't know. Maybe you're a top tier herbalist. Maybe you do voodoo and hoodoo, but on the lighter side. You know, I know like you literally like you just have all this knowledge. You might do your own, you might even do Solomonic magic, but for the sense of like finding getting the angels, you're like you remember the duality of things. You're not so pressed up by, oh, I can't do this because it's a demon. Like no, like you remember like there are two sides of things, and if you're going to focus on the negative, then yes, but you're going to put out as negative. You're not focusing on the negative, you're focusing on the positive. And these people want to say that what you're doing is demonic, but it's not. It's like you're summoning, let's say you're an angel summoner, let's say you're summoning angels, or you know, it's like you're not summoning. Like people think, see people hear the word summon and they think of either court or like evil, they think it's bad. And it's like no, you're summoning angels that are like, listen, like someone, like they don't think right, they're not thinking, they're thinking how they would use it. It's again like it's not understanding like who you are even. Oh my god, why do you keep popping out? I really don't know why you've been popping out so much. Again, like Sabnock builds high towers and castles and cities, afflicts men for many days full of, and wounds full of rotten maggot. Like someone's like really trying, they want to build like, it's like ew. That doesn't sound good at all. I'm sorry. That doesn't sound, someone wants to build a collective. You do not build a collective. I don't know what you're building. That's not a collective. You don't build collectives. You collect. You collect. You set something out for things to gravitate to. Is how collect. Like you don't build a collective. You build a fan base. Like, I'm sorry. Um, this person just wants to be seen as a leader. Like this could straight up just be someone who had a leading position. It's like I don't know. You show people like that it's not it. These people could be older than you. It's just so I'm picking up on it. It is two cards, and it's so awful. It's so much spite. It's so much fake. It's so fake. It's so bad. Like this person really wants to play in your face and they want to do it so that you can go like, oh, I know what you're doing, but like you're not that type of person. It's like this is another thing I gotta talk. We're talking about it. I don't care because this person wants publicity. This person wants to be seen, loved in public. They want their public appearance to be pristine and beautiful, and they look at you and it's like, oh, like that, like you shouldn't be in that position because you're like you don't have a public appearance. And who cares if anyone has a public position? Do you not remember uh what happened with fucking King Saul? King Saul had his power removed because he was unworthy. He wasn't using his rights as a king in the right way. And did he give it to David? I think he gave it to David. Correct me if I'm wrong. I need to refresh. But I believe he gave it to David. Like God gave like the kingdom that Saul had to David, and it was like, yeah, like you weren't using your power right. Someone else was. It's giving that energy. Like this person knows that they're about to lose some power. This person might have been losing people too, because it's like all eyes are on you. All eyes are on you. Whether this person wants to believe it or not, whether you want to believe it or not, people are watching you. Everyone's watching you, dude. And it's not even in like a bad, scary way. It's just like, what are you gonna do next? Because we're actually amazed. And I'm getting like really big like tingles right now. I'm loving it because it's the divine like confirming. There's like people are watching you, but it's like because you're outside the cage. They look at you, but they're inside this cage. They think that they're pointing and laughing at you, but you're outside the cage and you're looking at them and you're wondering like, what are you all doing? You all say you're like this. You all say that you're in this position at love and light, yet you're mocking me for doing the same thing that you wish to do. What's going on? Like you're not as love and light as you think if you're going around laughing and mocking people, you know? You like that's two different energies. You can laugh with people, you know, someone makes a mistake, it's okay to giggle, but you're pointing out collective's mistakes. You're pointing out collective's financial position, you're pointing out collective's like living situation and making that seem as if like that has nothing to do with spirituality, okay? Your living situation has nothing to do with how spiritual you are. I don't like that. That is a 3D issue that you're trying to put on a limitless issue, like on a limitless ideal. You can't. This per like I don't know what this person's trying to do. Like maybe it's like, oh, you came to me for help, so that means you're under me. No, no. You went to that person for help because you needed help and they wanted to help you. It's not your fault that they had like a weird mentality about helping you, but like people know that this person only helped you or was acting like they were going to help you just so they could get a leg up and look better. And that's gross. And this is like the whole war that's going on is this person wants to say that, oh, you needed help, so I did that for like the betterment of I did this for the betterment of collective. Like no, you didn't. You did it for the betterment of yourself. There's a lot of people that were like that. So what else is going on? Who else is like what else is with this person's energy? Can we find out? You want to flip out. Returns items and punishes thieves. Reveals hidden treasures. Andromulius. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, listen, this person's being like, whatever was stolen from you is being returned. Whatever grace that this person, he has his dingling out. Let me cover it up. But this, sorry, just to break up a little bit because spirit knows. But like this person might have stole some of your grace, stole some of your vitality, your energy, your time, wasted your time. You might have waited on this person to come and help you at some point, and that's giving back to you. You can't get your time back in age, but what has been stolen from you is being given back. And notice how he's holding the two uh a borealis. Not a bore. What the fuck? That's not it. That's the Ouroboros, excuse me. I don't know why I said Aurora Borealis like that. Like maybe that could be it too. Like just your aura, something about your aura. Then okay, well thank you, but it's like I don't know. This person tried to walk in your aura. This person tried to mimic your shine. Like you can't mimic a shine, okay? But it's like someone's being exposed for that, like heavily. Like you have health. You are a healer. You can't steal a healing. You can't steal healing. Oh my lord. And then we have Lucifer. Jealousy and envy. This person's just corrupt as like This person wants is envious of your healing ability. You like you it's really given you've caused a miracle to happen in this person's community and they cannot do the same. I feel that so heavily. You you might have interacted with like not like the full spiritual community, but with like a group of their friends or just a group of friends in general, and you caused a miracle to happen in front of their fucking eyes, and they're so upset. They're like, no, that's not fair that you make miracles. It's like, no, it is fair. Want to know why it's fair? Because you actually have the energy to do that. You do not harbor resentment. You went there to help. You went there for help and to help. That's your whole thing. And it's so beautiful. It's so it's a like that's all you had that's all you wanted to do. You didn't you might have even got help from these people. Like, let's say this person had like a food bank or something. You felt bad because it's like, fuck, I'm taking, but I'm unable to give. So let me give my gift of love, my gift of grace, my gift of the divine that I know I have to these people so that they can be able to expand more, so they can be able to do what they need to do better. Let me offer my own service up to them because I, at this time, don't have much to give. And they took that as in like, oh, you just feel bad and we have you on a leash now. Like, no, you're not on a leash. You did that out of free will and you took that free will back. And they want to call you evil and mean and oh, you just left us out in the cold because you were being mean to someone. Because you were helping this person with the divine, and then the divine told you, hey, you're not gonna do this to my child. I'm gonna make sure that they know everything that you're doing so they stay away. And even if they don't believe it, I will prove it to them time and time again because we are not having this happen. Especially by you. It's someone like, it's like, especially by you. Someone might have had like an incident in their past relating to yours and they just were of no help. Like they helped, but it was a facade just to keep you stuck. Again, we have Aman reveals the past, present, and futures, reconciles friends and enemies. This person was a friend to me. I'm telling this person wanted to be your friend just so they could take your energy. Again, like I'm so tired of like, and no offense if you're a witch, I love my witches, but I hate with my whole heart, and I don't hate much. I only despise the wicked. But I hate when they be a witch in a community that just is so jealous and envious that they gotta go around and ruin people. You know? Like, I don't like, do what you want. You have a God given gift of having that ability to manipulate, either for the good or for the bad. You know what I mean? You have that ability. That's a gift. That is a big gift, you know? But to use that gift out of jealousy and envy to not only disrespect yourself and your lineage, but disrespect the forces that were made to give you that gift, that's blasphemy at its finest. And it's awful because, like, what? Like, you're using your gifts to, like, talk bad about someone and then have everyone believe it? That's so awful of you. That's literally like being a healer, and then while you're doing Reiki or healing, you send just negative energy to them. You know what I mean? Like you're doing that, but then you're projecting like, oh, I hate you. Oh, because I'm doing this. It's like going to a healer for free and they use their healing ability to like leech off your finances or some shit. That's horrible. Like what the fuck? Like I don't get these people. You aren't gifted these healing abilities, these abilities to, you know, manifest and have what you need so that you're able to live a luxurious life. You're not giving those to fuck people over. You're giving it to use it on yourself. Using them on yourself will help other people. You can use them to help other people, of course, but you can do them however you want for free fucking will. But free will is the biggest curse on this earth because free will can get you into trouble just like that. And then we have Grimory procures, excuse me, the love of a woman of any age, tells her treasures are hidden, tells the past, present, and future. This person could be a gypsy. This person also could have Egyptian ties. This person could have Palladian ties, is what I'm hearing as well. Oh my god. I'm getting like rapid confirmation on that one. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. What the fuck? No, they are making sure I got that confirmation. Okay. Someone has Palladian ties. So, don't you tell me we're getting to the Galactics, really? So this person has Palladian ties. So you're telling me a Palladian misused their gifts? Are you fucking kidding me? Their mom or their grandma was an Octurian? My body's on fire right now, I'm telling you. This is galactic law. This is I thought we were just gonna go into spiritual court. I thought it was just gonna be like between like, you know, the ups and downs. No, we're going all the way up. Like this goes to galactic court. We're no longer in spiritual court. This is like the higher ups. What the fuck? So what? You're making the Palladians and Octurians look bad because you like that's what's going on, Spirit? I want to know. I want like listen. We're here to get messages. We're here to tell them. We have Agaya, the forbearing god. Patience reveals secrets of nature, spreads knowledge and industry. Yeah. This person, no, like I don't know. This person was really using your innocence against you. They knew how patient you were. It's like you said the word, it's not the word, but the phrase in divine timing. And then this person thought that, oh, I'm the divine. I have divine powers, so it's going to be on my time. No. No. No, it don't work like that, child. It don't work like that. It's a bit, this is big misuse of gifts. This is tying, oh my god, that reading I did yesterday. This is tying in a little bit with that. The person, that water sign, that water sign from yesterday's reading, if you haven't watched it, go to it if this is resonating with you heavily, because that water sign is involved in this. Oh my god, you came into my head for a split second. Who are you? Oh my god, you can't do that. What? Who? Like, I need the name. I need the name. Spirit. Oh my god, I can't remember. Oh my god, no, I can't remember the name. What angel is that? What I don't want to say what breed, but oh my god, what race? The Anunnaki? But then like but no, but it's also like oh my god, it's either Anunnaki or like it's not coming to my mind. There's a big block going on. The Nephilims. It's between the Anunnaki and the Nephilims. But this water sign, they could either be a Nephilim or Anunnaki. I'm telling you. Thank you. That was, dude. They did not want me to get that out. That was the biggest block I've had to get rid of in a minute. That was rough. I'm like about breaking a little sweat from that one. That took a lot of energy. They did not want that out. Fuck. All right, we're moving on. I don't care. Y'all can't block this. We got Michael up here. We got Michael up in this joint. Yeah, healing capacity, protection from weapon safety and travel. Malachi, God deflecting evil. This is like a Nephilim gone bad. This is really like. This is awful. This is like, what is it? The Giants? Who are they? Because it's the, what is it? The 12 Giants? because they all wanted power, were cursed to be underworld. Because I'm picking up on that too. We're going, like, this is deep. This is going back, like, all the way back. Oh my god. Because it's ancient spirits. There are ancient spirits that this person might have tried to conjure up in order to get some the knowledge that you have. And it's like, oh my god. Y'all be careful out here. Don't be so jealous of that knowledge that you fuck yourself up like this. We have Hakamaya, the raising god. Loyalty, delivery from those who seek to oppress brings victory. Yeah, you are being lifted away from this energy. Someone just sees the divine raising you up. It's like the more this person attacks you, the better off you get. It's not even a double-edged sword. It's a one-way blade, but they're holding the knife to themselves. This you've exceeded something. It's something about this that because everything on this earth is a matrix. Every word that we speak, it has a matrix around it. The healing matrix, understanding that healing goes to a degree and you can break outside that degree. That's what you've done with your healing. You're no longer focused about healing. Oh, I need to forgive them to forgive myself. Not only doing that, but you're also forgiving yourself and forgiving them. But you're healing in general. You're healing inner, you're healing outer. You have this greater overstanding with healing. You don't understand it. You don't just understand it, but you overstand it. It's something that you've mastered, whether you realize it or not, which is again going back to the Christ consciousness energy, is why you're so hard on yourself, because you know that, hey, I shouldn't be doing this because I thought I was already healed from this. It's just because you understand so much already. And you go back to go forward. And this person keeps trying to hold you back, but you keep shooting forward. No matter what, this person's only hurting themselves. The more they try and stop you, the more you heal, the better off you get. They don't have that gift. They don't like it. It's giving it's like giving ascended master, but like shamans, ascended shaman energy. And you're just not, it's not possible. It's impossible. The only person that could do any sort of unhealing to you is you. You're the only person that could unheal yourself. You're the only person that can truly hurt yourself at this point. And it's abysmal. It's crazy. And I don't mean abysmal in like a bad way, but it's just like, what the fuck? Because how did you do this, let alone by yourself? How did you do it with all these people attacking you? Who are you is the question that these people want to ask. They know, like, yeah, protected by God, yada, 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 but no. Like, oh, yeah, we're all gods, and yeah, but no. Like, who the fuck are you? Why does this keep happening? You know who you are. And that's the thing. That's the whole joke, is that you know who you are. These people don't know who they are. You know who you are. You know your purpose. You know everything that you need to know about yourself. And it bothers this person. You might even know, like, a lot of you know, like, what your spirit name is. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Do not tell anyone. Don't even tell me what your spirit name is, because that is something so secret and special to know. That is like sacred knowledge. That's how you get it. Like, don't tell anyone your spirit name. That is between you and God. That is between you and your angels and your spirit team. All right, between you and Thoth, truly. So don't even. So don't. I mean, even if you don't know it, I wouldn't even worry, because it's one of those things that, like, it's like, to know your spirit name is to, like, you have, like, you've you've cut yourself open, took everything out and replaced it, basically. Like, knowing your spirit name is a whole, like, different energy. And some of you might have even had to switch spiritual names due to the fact of so many people looking at you. And it's one of those things where, like, people dig on you so much that you had to switch, like, God gave you a new name basically, and it's like, hey, here's your new name. Don't let anyone fucking know this because people are getting a little bit too incy, and that's for some people. Because listen, I've gone through that before. That shit's weird. Whenever someone's like starts to get a hint at what your spirit name is, the divine will throw everything off course for you and then put it back on track because it's like, not, we can't have them knowing this. It's crazy. We have Vasariah, God the Just. Clemency and equilibrium protects against attacks in the courts. No, seriously, you cannot be attacked in the court. Anytime, it's like people check your energy and it's just pure. Someone sends a spell and checks it. It's not working. These sour jars are not working. The death spells aren't working. The poisonous tree in the cemetery isn't working. Nothing, like, you cannot. It's a you thing. They can't get you to do it. The divine has you so close. Like, they're literally holding you. And it's like what are you gonna do? Attack God? Which you've already been doing. Let's be honest, they've already been attacking God because you are like, you're letting God fight your battles, so of course they're fighting God. And it's like, and I'll say this, of course, there's a point on your spiritual journey where there's like multiple points, but the main 2 points is when you're spiritual and you think that you're higher than religion, higher than God, because, oh haha, I'm spiritual. And then there's a point to where you realize, oh wait, no, like, God is just a word that we give this energy. That is all existing. God is not, God isn't from the Bible. God isn't from this or that. God is just the energy that is. It is the thing that has brought us in. It is the thing that will bring us out. It has split itself up into multiple forms, into multiple ways, into multiple beings, into multiple teachings, so that we can all understand it in our own diverse way. To bring the duality into singularity is why we know that. There comes a point on this person on journeys. But these people are like, they want to, God, I don't know how to say this because it's really gonna, like, it's controversial to say, but not really. But it's like they want to put more faith into their ancestors when their ancestors are trying to lead them into God. Because the mistake that ancestors made is not believing in that force of love, which is why we have to deal with this karma, is not understanding love on a different level, understanding it's really deep. I don't know how much I'm allowed to talk about this right now because my third eye is about to explode, but it's like, to understand deeply, yeah, these people believe in ancestors. They believe in God as being like the source of love. They might even study the Hebrew language, you know? But you're they don't remember. They don't remember. They don't want to remember. They don't like to remember that, like, the truth. They don't want to remember that there were two that made one, that became three, that then went back to one. Like, you know what I mean? There was one created two. The two created a third, which was another one. Those two went away, left one. That one met another one. That made it two, to make it three. The Son, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. You need all three. You need, it's like they don't understand that. They don't understand that they say it, but they don't get it. They say that, oh, I'm you and you're me and we're all reflections, but no, I literally am you. You are me. We're just on a mirror. I'm reflecting what you are and you're reflecting what I am, but on different ways. Your ego perceives it differently because that's the job of the ego. You cannot have your ego take control over what your soul sees. That's the whole issue. These people are so used to acting out in their ego and feeling like superior. That's not joy that they feel, it's superiority that they feel. And they're forgetting that. Again, 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out. And it's awkward. It's bad. These people think you're doing rituals to get this knowledge. With Hamamaya being out here, God, hope of our earth, ritual and ceremony can acquire all the treasures of heaven and earth. These people think you're doing rituals. These people think you're doing rituals to get this knowledge. And fuck, you know what? Rituals, praying, that's a ritual. Rituals are not what you think it is. Rituals are something you do on repeat. A ritual is something that you do. You wake up in the morning and you stretch and you wake, oh, I love my life. That's a ritual. Waking up and going shower, taking a shower and then brushing your teeth, that's your ritual for your morning. Praying at a certain time is a ritual. Life is spiritual. You cannot have spiritual life without rituals. The ritual of the spirit. Hello. Like, and that's might not be something you're aware of either, but like, the more you know, always. But these people want to say that you're doing demonic rituals, like, oh, you're summoning devils, and it's like, no, summoning a devil is summoning a negative emotion. Think of it in any way you want to, but when you hear like demon, you think negativity. Demons are lower vibrational angels. All that is energy, and energies are emotions, energy in motion. Like, if they want to say you're summoning demons, no, you're presenting what demons they have, which is why they want to project that onto you. Like, I'm just telling you. And these people don't like that. They don't like how you, it's like, it's really given like an age difference thing. And I'm picking up that so much because it's awkward. It's like someone spent their whole life trying to learn what you know. And it's just, you just pop out of nowhere. And you know all this shit. And you really affect people, and it makes, and like, people don't understand it. It's like you're actually misunderstood. You're very misunderstood. And it's not because, oh, you're mysterious. No, you're literally just misunderstood. No one understands what you're saying. People, like-minded people will understand, and there's not a bad thing to say that either. Like, but it's a vibration to be on. And you're just trying to raise those people's vibrations up to yours. And that's where free will kicks in. If they want to, yes. If they don't, that's okay. And these people don't understand that. And it's like, oh, you're trying to corrupt people because you're the only one doing it. It's like, yeah, I'm the only one doing it because I'm the only one going down the different path. I'm the only, like, and that's your energy, is like you're doing what you're supposed to do. You're listening to your soul. You understand that there's multiple layers to these things. And what's good to you is bad to another. There is no good and bad side unless you're actively participating. Which, I'm speaking to the ones that don't really participate. They do what they need to do. They don't participate. They don't, oh yeah, I'll do this too. No. You just do what you're called to do. That's the whole point of the journey. And it's like, you're not conforming. Like, oh, you're too spiritual. Or like, I don't know, man. It's just one of those weird excuses that people really just don't get. Like, we're all in our own league. Let's get that point blank censure. We're all in our own league because what one person knows, another one doesn't. We're all teachers. We're all students all at the same time, no matter what. But these people, like, they want to seem like you're doing it just to be seen out. They want you to be seen like, oh, look at Collective. They're being like X, Y, and Z. You know, they're trying to stand out, but you're not. You're really just doing what you feel called to do. You're doing the same thing that they're doing, but on a higher vibration. There's no standing out. You don't do it for likes. You don't do it for comments. You don't do it for fame or fortune. You do it because you fucking care. That's the huge difference. You do it because you actually love people. And yes, there's some knowledge that like some people just aren't ready to handle, but it's like you don't breadcrumb. I'm gonna leave it at that. You don't breadcrumb these people. You don't breadcrumb people at all. If you know something, you let them know, and then you don't tell them everything, of course, because you're a teacher. You understand the best way to learn is by learning on your own. You lead them down the path, and if they drink the water, they drink the water. If they don't, that's okay. And it's one of those things. We have Sahaya, God who took evil. Longevity protects against infirmities. Whatever you have going is gonna last. People know that what you have is gonna last a long time. I just heard this is something that your ancestors, like, again, because this is something you might already be aware of too. This is knowledge, this is gifts, this is something that your ancestors for years. This goes back not to your soul contract, but your cosmic contract. Your star system contract, the galactic contract that you signed, that everyone signed. Your galactic family tree signed this contract. And it's like, you know what? At this point in life, I feel like our generations in the past are able to move and able to produce what we've all been working for years. And here you are, the one that's supposed to do it. The one person that cannot be stopped. And I'm saying that wholeheartedly. It's written in the book of life. Metatron has it down. It is something that is protected. It's sacred. It's something that you were destined to do. Anyone can pick up their destiny at any point, but this is something that was written down that, hey, you are going to be the seed that does all these things. You're going to be the one to do it. And there's nothing anyone on this god green earth can do about it. And you can try and stop it all you want, but all that's going to do is make them stronger. It's going to make them glow more. And it's going to make you feel worse. Because at this point, you're just hurting someone because you're hurt yourself. Like you're just trying to tear someone down because you want their gifts. You're proving to yourself why you're not worthy of those gifts. Because you're doing the things with those gifts that you're not supposed to do. You see what I mean? Like you're your own example of why you're failing in life. And I'm not trying to be mean. I did not mean for that to come out as blunt as it did, but I'm just like, that's how Spirit wanted me to tell. Like you're proving to yourself why you can't. That's what your ego does. Your ego is there to teach you a lesson. You're not, we come into a point where we don't need our ego because we understand that it's just like the negativity. But the ego, for a long time, is a lesson teacher. It's like, hey, you can't do that. It's there to teach you. Like, no, you can do that, but you just don't believe in yourself because of your external. Your ego projects what externally happens. Your soul projects what the divine wants you to know. Cathiel, the adored god, divine blessings, drives away evil spirits, rules agricultural production. Again, like, just something, like, I'm telling you. It's something that's written for it's something about you. And I love it. I love saying that, and I love leaving it off on that cliffhanger. I'm sorry, but it's just something about you. Just feel how special you are. It's so much deeper than you will ever, like, it goes deeper than you think. Like, and the ones that know, because it's like, this is things that were, like, predestined. Like, even, like, before your cosmic family, there was something before that said, hey, this is it. It was a thought that was thought before any thoughts were made. And once I get that, we'll get that. The ones that don't, it gets crazier the higher you go up. But this is something that was like, it's a story. It's been told multiple times throughout life. And then I'm literally looking at Ayael, the right hand of God. Fame and renown influences commerce, voyages, and great discoveries. This is the right hand of God. You being alive is a miracle. And it's not because you survived all this black magic. It's not because you're still alive to this day. You're a miracle. You are the miracle. Not your gifts, not your thoughts, not what you can bring to the table. It's you. You being on this earth is a fucking miracle. And I need you to just understand that. I want you to understand that. And your soul needs you to understand that. You are the miracle. You sit at the right hand of God. That's who you are. Whether you want to believe it or not, you do. And I'm going to tell you the exact reason why. Because you understand the nature of flesh. You understand the nature of flesh. You understand that sin comes from flesh, that just being on this earth, being in this realm, needing to feel a certain way other than love and light is the sin that we have. You understand that. You know this. You sit at the highest peak. And it's like you've just been waiting for this time to happen. You've been waiting. You've just waited and waited and waited so long for this to come down, which is why there's so much chaos going around you. That's why there's so many people trying to attack you and tear you down. It just goes back to the story. Like your 40 days is over. You're no longer wandering in the woods. Like these people trying to spawn things up in spiritual court. Why do you think everything that's happened to you has been so spiritual? Ever since birth, you didn't even know about this shit. But it's been spiritual the whole time. Wanna know why? Because you're not supposed to be here. They can't take you out onto 3D. You have to be taken out spiritually. But you can't. Because you're not like these other people. You're not people. You're here for a reason. You have a purpose. And when you have a purpose, you can't be taken out. You're not bound to this earth. You're not here. This is not your home. And I know that you know this. That's something that we all should know at this point. This is not your home. But we're here to change it. It's like, it's beautiful, honestly. It really is. And I really encourage you to meditate on that if you need to, and just talk to God and your ancestors to understand this deeper, because this is different for all of us. Even though it's the same mission, it's different for all of us. We'll all resonate with it differently. We'll all understand this differently. But we all overstand that, we're here for this reason. We have non-AL, God humiliating the proud, spiritual communication, influences religious men, teachers, and men of law. Yeah. So that's so funny. Non-AL is being a little trickster. Now, for some of you, I'm going to talk about it a bit, because when I was doing the channeling for duality, Gabrielle came up a bit. And we all know Gabrielle as being the messenger, but Gabrielle, all angels have their trickery side. Their angels want to prove, like, hey, this person isn't worthy as well, and it's just to protect God. We're all here to protect God. We protect God's word by being on this earth and by preaching it. The angels protect God's chosen by proving others of not being worthy. That's the whole game. It's a back and forth game. And Non-AL was talking to these people, influencing these people, being like, hey, do you want to do this instead? Do you want to do, we could always just do this to collective instead. It's the same game. Just, we all think that only the devils and demons, and thank you for the donation, can mimic God's voice, but the angels can mimic demons' voices too. But they won't do it in the fact to tear down an angel. Of course not. They'll do it to prove who is worthy and who isn't. It's just a game. Like, that's the whole game of life. When people, it's weird to know that, but, when you really get down in it, when you study, when you start learning about angels and learning about just the life in general, you start to really realize that a lot of angels were they kind of do trick you sometimes. Because, again, they're spirits. And spirits can be very tricky things. They test you to make sure that you still have faith, rather than just allowing you to have faith fully. They need to make sure. They want to make sure, are you really going to follow God's word, or are you going to go against us at some point? Because we don't have time. It's their mission to make sure that you're on track. And how do you know what I mean? You can't just be tested in faith. You got to be tested in, belief. You got to be tested in so many ways. And that's the whole test that you passed. We're going to go back to this energy for a second. I can't make it up. Valfor tempts thieves to steal. I can't make it up. I'm telling you right now. All these angels, they got tempted to steal. They said, hey, why don't you do this to the collective? You could have those gifts too if you really wanted them. But who wants their gifts more? Someone that's destined to have those gifts, or someone that just wants to have those gifts for gratification? Gratification is short lived. Let me leave it at that. Creates love between man and woman, creates thunder and great storms, gives answers on divine secrets. Trying to get relationships, trying to create some sort of fake love, some lust, if you will. Just holding on with a string, trying to like act like they care about you just so they can like get a friendship with you or an actual relationship. Lights corpses above graves and moves bodies so the souls may be stolen. I'm telling you, even look, with no flesh, just all the muscle, just all the inside. These people are wearing meat suits. They're not who they think they are. They put on a costume every day. They have a lot of healing to do. But they want to act like they're more divine than you because it's like, oh, I helped them out, but they didn't help me out. It's like, yes, but what were your intentions? Teaches grammar, logic, and rhetoric. Can make one appear like a soldier. Yeah. They want to seem like they've had some sort of hardships. I mean, listen, it's coming off in a weird way. I can tell that already. But like, yes, they've had hardships, but they're not admitting that they put you through an even, like they were putting you through hardships as well. Again, going back, I'm getting pulled back up to the Galactic. Sorry for this being a little jumbly, but like Spirit is like, I have so many things to get out. But going back to the Galactic Court, it's just like disgust. I just don't know why. Like I'm not. The energy of disgust is coming through, but it's not permanent. It's like a flash of it, and it's like, damn. Like, well, I guess we can't really, like, we don't trust you anymore. Someone's being put through their own trials. Again, like, what comes around goes around, but these people, like, they need you now, and you don't need them. And that's how they're seeing it, because that's how they put it out. They're not seeing it for every individualistic thing. Maybe you're a really good tarot reader, or you're a really good channeler, or you just have really good just miracle worker energy. You know what I mean? And they need a miracle. Like, oh my, like I want to spread the word of what we teach to other people, but we don't have like enough. We don't have that type of faith that you do to get that word spread out. We need you to come back to us so that we can spread this word. You're not there. They are never going to get their word out. I don't even want to say it like that, but I'm getting confirmations with it. They're not going to achieve. They don't get their dream because you had a dream that they destroyed. They don't get this dream. It's awful. Someone's going to stay in this same position for like forever. Not forever, but like until their time on this earth expires, to say it nicely. If they have like a business, it's not gonna grow. It's going to stay that exact same way. Like they can't. That energy that they've put themselves in, that's going to spread to everything that they have. I really don't like saying it like that, but that's just how it's coming out. Like this person has been cursed with misfortune. They wanted to call you misfortunate. They wanted to say that you didn't have any luck on your side. And now it's like, okay, well, let's see about you. Because now your stuff's going up and up. You're starting to do things that other people didn't think you had the faith, the strength to do, the knowledge to do, the ability to do. Yeah. Gives one good reputation, makes one's beloved by friends and foes. And these people can't do anything but love you now. They wanted you to love them, you know? They wanted you to be their best friend and to want to be around them whenever they're treating you like shit. And you have unconditional love. You can't hate someone that loves you. I don't care who you are. You cannot hate someone that loves you. You cannot. You can say it all you want, but you can't. These people want to be around you. These people like you a lot. Either they want to be friends with you, they want to date you, but they're your enemy. And that's how it has to be. Like, they know what they've done. You know what they've done. God, everyone knows what they've done. And the game's over. There's no more waiting on the game to end. It's gone. It's over. Like, I'll get a confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. It's over. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, teaches language, causes earthquakes, overthrows politicians and clergymen, returns those who have run away. Overthrows them. They've been overthrown. They can't do it. And a lot of people are starting to realize on this energy here, especially after I said that, they didn't think deep enough. They thought that by stopping you, everything was going to be fine. They thought that, oh, it's not that big of a deal. No, they were trying to overthrow you. On a soul level, they were trying to tear you down to build themselves up. And I don't think they were realizing that. Some of these people might not have. Some of these people have, you know? A lot of people just get dragged in this shit without thinking twice because, oh my god, it's my best friend. Why would I ever, like, go against what my best friend says? Like, baby, that's a false idol you have right there. You're not even, like, that's false idol 101. You're idolizing someone else's opinion rather than what you already know. You know what I mean? Beelzebub, you want to show your face? What's going on? God dang, bro. I'm telling you. Addictions. Vices. Needing to depend on something. Beelzebub, the codependent demon. I'm not trying to be mean, darling, but let's just be real, okay? Let's keep it real. Makes manifest the apparitions of demons, sets demons upon men, and destroys them with vices. Shit, you know, let's get real with it, you know? I really don't like that feeling. I'm gonna send that straight up to God. I don't want that to happen to me. Can I just have that energy revoked? I don't know what that was, but I just felt I don't want it. It don't feel good. I'll just send it to God. That was weird. I don't even want to talk about what I just felt. That was uncanny. What I have just I don't even know how to explain it. It's so weird. That's so weird. It's like chlorine. I'll say that it's like chlorine. I don't know why I'm feeling it, but it's like someone's trying to like chemically change like who you are or some shit. Like they want to. Oh my god. Hold on. I'm sorry. Does someone snort pills or like do coke or like meth or something and they snort it? I don't know why. Why did I have to feel that? Because I felt it, I didn't know what it was, and then immediately it was like someone snorts pills. I don't know, like I don't know why that's important, but someone's like a snorter. I don't know why. I don't know why that's important. I really don't know. That could just be their addiction. I mean, Beelzebub coming out. That just could be like they're addicted to pills or something. Like, I don't know, man. I just heard intoxicated by their own drug. So yeah, this person could just be like abusing their own medication. It's like someone's on pain meds and they're like abusing their pain meds right now. And that's part oh my that's part of their karma? Oh god, baby. Someone's addiction oh my god. Goodness gracious. Someone's karma. Someone's like someone's a pill junkie. Or they're becoming one. Like I'm seeing someone that just got out of surgery and they're like addicted to pills, but they're not telling anyone about it. And it's because they were trying to do like a love spell on you to get them addicted to you. On my ears, like I'm telling you right now, I'm getting too many confirmations. This is awful. This is awful. Man, that's horrible. That's awful. And let me tell you, from someone that used to like because I'm gonna be just completely honest. We've all have stages in our life. For someone that used to snort Adderall, that's why I flipped out so much, because it gave me that feeling again, and I knew what the fuck was. I knew what that sense was, and I didn't like it. That someone's straight up snorting. I don't know what the fuck they're snorting, but child quit. Like, that's not gonna help you. But teaches all science, performs wonderful poetry, follows all requests with excellence. Oh my god, I'm telling you. This person's being witch hunted. Seriously. So someone's doing a lot of drugs. It's like someone's doing this to cope with stress. They're being witch hunted. Builds towers and destroys stone walls. Causes rough waters. Finds witches. Answers questions about the past, present, and future. Grants favor of friends and foes. Someone's being witch hunted. You were being witch hunted. People wanted to say that you were doing this shit. Now they're being witch hunted. You know? They don't have the same faith as you. So they go to a worldly addiction. They go to a false idol to fix their problems, i.e., drugs. You went to God. They went to drugs. That's the difference. And it's not even like, and the thing is, it's not even like divine punishment. This is self punishment I'm picking up on. This is someone that just does not want to believe. They don't want to believe in God. They don't want to believe. They want to have your faith. They don't. Frankly, I hate even saying it, but they hate God. Like, they feel like God hasn't done anything good in their life, so they're very much against God. Or they just have a religious trauma that they need to get over, because religious trauma comes from man, not God. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a bean. You know? And this person's just, oh, well, I always do this, and it always makes me feel better. No, this person just might be stuck with an addiction from now on of doing drugs. Like, they might have just, like, that, this might be the straw that breaks the camel's back for this person. I don't want to say it like that, but it's really, it's like, I don't know, like, it's just, it has me pause. Like, I don't like reading about this shit. I don't like reading about people's lives having this happen. But it's one of those things where they really, like, they forced it out so hard, and it's like their ancestors are like, yep, run them back through the test. And the Galactic family's like, yep, take it, like, run them back through the ringer. They haven't learned some sort of lesson. Like, run them back through it. They need to learn. And they're just not going to learn. They're done with learning. They don't want to. They're just going to relapse on their bad cycles. And God forbid one of their bad cycles be doing drugs or going to jail or something. That's the cycle that they're going to be heading down. They've yet to learn. Yeah, Israel, liberating the oppressed, but you have nothing to worry about. Those that are last will be first. Self-anointment cures mental illness, deliverance from persecution. You're anointed, like your faith has anointed yourself. Maybe you do like your self-anointings. Maybe you have your own oil that you anoint yourself in. You know? Regardless, you know that you're anointed, that you're protected by God, and like, you're just gonna watch these people's, you're just gonna see it. It's not something that you're begging. I hope not. I really hope you're not begging to see these people, like, ruin their life, but you're gonna see it. You're either gonna see it in the spirit, you might see it on the physical, you just might even hear about it. But it's one of those things. Everyone knew what you were doing, and now it's time for you to know what they were doing. Like, what comes around goes around. And that's awful, because it's not the same story. They seen you try to build yourself up while they talk shit about you. And all you're going to do is wish for this person to feel better while they're going through the hell. And I'm like, it sucks, because no one should, like, why would you do that to yourself? Like, what, like, why hold so much resentment that you really, like, you just hurt yourself? Anger is poison, dude. You gotta let go. That resentment is poison. I'm telling you, we have Anuel, the gentle god, perception of unity, protects against accidents, heals the sick. Like again, you know, like you just, it's beautiful for you because you're protected. You know that you're one. It's beautiful. It really, really is. I'm torn between two emotions right now, and I'm probably some of you know that. Like, I'm between crying happy tears and between like crying because I'm sad for them. But it's like if you're feeling that, I feel you tenfold because it's one of those things. It's just like, why it doesn't have to happen. No one's life should have to go to hell for yours to rise up. But that's what they wanted. That's the choice. Confirmation. God dang it, spirit. That's what they wanted. Apparently, that's what they wanted deep down. They wanted it, or they wouldn't have done it. Like I really hate this. I don't like when this shit happens. I really don't. But we all have a choice, and these horses did not want to drink the water, and that's on the horse. That's on the horse. We have Ha'el, God, Master of the Universe, Divine Warrior, confounds the wicked, brings victory and peace. Welcome in, warriors. Welcome in. Confounds the wicked and brings victory and peace. You're good. This session of like the spiritual court is not going good on their end. They don't have a way out of this. Aladia, the favorable god, divine grace, cures rage and pestilence, absolves the guilty. Literally, like it's just beautiful. This is your I'm hearing testimony moment, but it's also like what you're being. This is what you've been called. You're innocent. You have divine grace. You're a divine warrior. Propagation of light confounds the wicked and slanders. Saves from enemies. Ithrael, the prevailing god. You're being saved from your enemies. You're light. Luaya, the exalted god. Victory grants victory and protection from lightning. Nehemiah, the lovely god. Discernment, general prosperity, and the deliverance of prisoners. Ambamia, God hidden in darkness, atonement of errors, destroys the powers of enemies and humiliates them. And Ahiel, God of Trinity, mission, protects against slander and ambitious people. You've done, like, you're, it's just it's in. Like, I don't know what these people want. The court's over. Like, these people keep, it's again, like, bringing the same issue to court. It's over. I'm going to take the top card. Uriah show, God seeing everything. Restitution, finds stolen objects and discovers the person responsible. Seriously. Everyone's seen. Everyone's been caught. The spiritual court is already handing out the probations. They're already handing out, the sentences. Oh my God, that's just the worst part. This is the worst part because I'm hearing it so loudly and so clearly. If these people if these people did have like a divine contract, no, they don't. That shit's gone. For doing this, it's gone. They gotta work on it for next lifetime. That's all they can do. Better yourself. If like these people gotta better themselves for the rest of this life, if they want to have this same chance next lifetime. I'm telling you, because this they don't have that divine grace anymore. And oh, but why not? Because you played the role of Lucifer in the kingdom of heaven, is what you did. You got jealous. You played Lucifer's role. Why are you so shocked and surprised? Is Lucifer still an angel, a fallen one? But yeah, is Lucifer still God's child? Of course. But you're being punished. So understand that and just deal with the punishment and better yourself. You have the choice to change the story of Lucifer in your own life by doing better and by loving yourself enough to not keep that same resentment. That's your choice, you know? But for a collective, you're good. You stayed on your contract. And it's just one of those things. It's just one of those things, man. This because here's another thing. People want to say that the spiritual journey is easier, like it's look like your journey looks easy. No, this is a lot of emotion to go through. You know? This is a lot. Like, this isn't easy for you. It's not easy for anyone. But you just have faith. You keep that faith in spirit. You keep that. Your spirit is always working in faith. And it's one of those, it's just awful. Because these people really don't want you to have that much faith out of jealousy. They can say, "Oh, because I don't want you leaving me," but because you're jealous. You're feeling like you're being outshined, but you're not. Yeah. It steals or fetches anything requested, including money and horses, reveals secret things, brings questionable familiars. It's like whatever's like is coming back. I'm telling you. Oh God, whoa. Okay. Guides of waters can make storms and rough seas, causes men to die in 3 days of putrid wounds. I don't like that last part. I hope no one has to like pass away. But guide of the waters can make storms and rough seas. They got a storm ahead of them, and even look, they're holding a mirror and looking away from it. If that's not like they're projecting who they are onto you and then looking the other way saying it's not them. Oh shoot. Yep. Oh man, oh shit. Yeah. Damn, that's a lot of fire, dude. Okay, hold on. We have teaches philosophy and astrology, logic, palm reading, and divination in fire. And then we have reveals secrets. It increases when intellect spreads destruction by fire. No, man, it's like just trying to do things that maybe you said you wanted to be a palm reader or that you wanted to do some sort of divination. They did that out of fire, i.e., out of combat, out of like anger, out of anguish. You know, there's two fires. There's the fire of the Lord and the fire that's in hell. And if you're protected by the flame of God, then you're good. People seen your fire, seen your heat, and thought it was like not divine heat. But nah, listen, it ain't that way. Teaches values of herbs and stones, transports anyone suddenly from one place to another. Oh my god. They're being moved away like they. Shit. Reveals knowledge of forthcoming battles and procures the favor of lords and kings. They know what they're about to hit. Oh, they know. That's the worst part. And I'm noticing 8. I'm noticing this dude's tail is in the form of an 8 as well. What comes around goes around, the loop. The cycle is over. It's done. Whatever. It's awful. It's so awful. But we have, last but not least, causes love between women and men. Causes women to love men, excuse me, and brings them together in love, can make women barren. Fucking doing love magic. Love spells and shit. So what is that, a crow? No, I don't know what that is. Oh, that's a helmet. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, this is over. Like, the love spells are backfiring. This is chaos. This is just chaos for them. I'm telling you. I'm gonna box this energy up. I think we got what we need to get out. Let me tell you, child. Oh my god. Holy shit. Alright. We're gonna do a few little tiny things and we're gonna be done because I don't want to end this energy off so chaotic like that. So, Spirit, what advice do we have? Okay. Yeah, nature spirits, talisman, death, and soulmate. Yeah, this soulmate's over. You're being Gaia. Mother Gaia is handing you the key. to inner earth wisdom. Prepare for just more knowledge. Prepare for a better connection with the world around you. And I see 333 ascended masters, but there's the soulmate is over. The soulmate is gone. Twin flame situation over. You know? This old news energy. Is there any advice that we can give, Spirit? Any other advice? Transformation. I'm telling you, expect a transformation on the way, or you've been, this is like, or this has finally been fully developed. Again, release, grounded power, and new moon, yeah. Release yourself, stay grounded in your power, and start this new adventure that you want to do. Believe in yourself, manifest the things that you want to manifest. Don't allow those, oh, it's not going to happen. Don't allow that bullshit energy to slip in. Keep your mind straight. You know what to do. You know how powerful you are. You know how loved and protected you are. And there's just a need to move with that same strength. You've done it with people attacking you. You've done it with people going against you. Now do it on your own. And you'll see how far you can get. We have shadow and spiritual cleanse. Yeah. Do some shadow work. Do some shadow work. There's some shadow work that needs to be done for some of you. You know, maybe just a little bit of disbelief. And that's okay. It always happens. But just make sure you cleanse yourself off and you're not stuck in that energy. Is there anything else? I'm going to shuffle 2 more times. Okay, yeah. This karmic path has been shifted. You're not on this karmic path anymore, Divine Feminine. I fucking love to see that. Because you transmuted this shit. It's gone. I love it. I love it. You shifted this karmic path. You are off. You are off of it. You were on the train tracks and you flipped the lever to switch to tracks and you're not on it anymore. You're off. These people are still on it. You know, it's just how it is. Can we get some lessons? Spirit, some major arcana, some good lessons going up in here. What's going on? The Hierophant and the Emperor. Yeah. Wholeness, redemption, and transformation. Weave your inner balance in order to walk the path you want in ease. And the Emperor, divinity, distinction, and specificity, I think. Reach a higher perspective that enables you to see the whole picture. Yeah, you've learned how to see the bigger picture. You've learned how to feel whole again. You've remembered how to love yourself. You want to pop out heavily. Yeah, a chariot, transcendence, divine grace in life. Slow down, let go, and let life lead the way as it unfolds. You've released control. You've learned how to release control of everything. You put your intentions out and you detach from them. Can we get one more card, Spirit? The Wheel of Fortune. Crown and realization, flexibility, ingenuity to better face whatever comes next. Wheel of Fortune. Luck is on your side. And on the bottom we have the Hermit. You've learned how to create with the metaphysical. You've learned your own way to mess with the metaphysical. You know how to manifest. You know how to maneuver around life. You've done it. You've done all that you needed to do. It's beautiful. I love this. I'm glad that we can end it off on this better energy. So Spirit, angels, 7 times. Who wants to come out? What angels want to come out and help? Oh my Lord. Okay. Alrighty. We have Peaceful Warrior, Archangel Ariel. Thank you, Ariel, for helping me to stand my ground with peace. The Inner Power with the Divine Father. Divine Father, thank you for co-creating my world with me. Live your joy. Thank you, angels, for supporting me as I follow my joy. We have Balance. Thank you, angels, for bringing my life into balance, always. Spiritual Abundance. Thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. Oop. The inner voice. Thank you, angels, for guiding me through my inner voice. We have change and transition. Archangel Azrael. Thank you, Azrael, for leading me safely through this change. Oh, thank you. Yeah, let me say, jeez. Take time to breathe. Thank you, angels. I breathe with ease, knowing you're here. Spirit animal. Thank you, Animal Kingdom, for blessing my path with love. Peace and harmony. Archangel Raguel. Thank you, Raguel, for surrounding my life in a harmonious light. And last but not least, the miracle of prayer. Archangel Sandalphon. Thank you, Sandalphon, for delivering my prayers to heaven. Man, that was a pretty heavy read, not even gonna lie. But thank you, angels, for being here, and thank you all collective for being here as well. I do want to take a moment and thank you all as well for just being so lovely in chat. Even though I don't respond to everyone in chat, I do keep my eyes on it, and I'm gonna cry probably a little bit because it is just beautiful. But I love that you guys are always helping each other out and just spreading love and light in the chat at all times, like always, helping people. It brings my heart, like, it makes it feel so whole, and I am just so appreciative of it. Like, thank you all so much, for just doing that. um if I could pick, because I used to do that all the time when I was smaller, the ones can like contest. When I didn't have so many people in chat, I would always pay attention. I would do my best to do like one-on-ones, but it's just something that's kind of harder to focus on. And I'm just glad to see that you guys keep that going. I love it so much. It brings such a beautiful, loving energy. And y'all are just really the best. I love you all so much. I'm glad that we're here as a collective. Again, if you want a personal reading or anything, you can do the Google Forms or or just email me, and I can send you the list. If you want to get the book on duality, same thing goes for that. It's in the form. You can email me about it regardless. I love you all so much. Thank you all so much as well for just being on this path. Please don't forget who you are, and never stop spreading love. Always. I'm gonna cry really. I gotta get out before I start crying because I'm like really. I'm so thankful for you all. I truly am. But I love you all so much, to the moon and back, tenfold and forever, beyond, from light and beyond, always and always. And